Hi everyone, Richard here at Calvin Wazoo and with another video. Pardon the glare on my glasses, but it is such a beautiful day here in Chicago, even if it's only barely 31 degrees. Just gorgeous and sunny out. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little glare on my glasses, but what the heck. Now, this is a kind of a different video because I don't have a record to show, but I'm going to talk about a performance I saw last night by this band called the Sheepdogs. I had never heard of the Sheepdogs before. They hail from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. And it's just, I was so glad that I went to this show because there's so many things about this band that is just like super incredible to me. So before I before I start talking about that, yeah, check out this clip that I took of them performing. This was at Lincoln Hall in Chicago. You see, it's just good rock and roll, but it's a Midwestern rock and roll. It's a sound that I grew up with, reminiscence of the Guess Who, Bachman Turner Overdrive, Bob Seger, even to a degree, John Cougar, and others. It is a Midwestern sound to rock and roll that is different from West Coast rock and roll or from East Coast rock and roll. It is a sound that is notable to the Midwest. To me, very recognizable. And also the clothes that they were wearing, it just like instantly put me back in high school. That's how I dressed in high school, with that type of clothing. And that was the music, very, as I say, it's a 70s style rock and roll that is really unique to the Midwest in so many ways, and to that same region of Canada. And I tell you, there is an influence. There's a tinge of Southern rock, but it's really not just Southern rock. It is the Allman Brothers. All right, so it's like, it's got this very strong feel to it, and the other nice thing about it is, or the cool thing, I found about it was that, and I'm doing a quick check here on something because I always get some names mixed up, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the guitar player is a new one that showed up last night. And so that is Ricky Paquette. Oh, this is a Gibson band. Everybody in the band is playing a Gibson guitar, including the bass player. The bass player looks like Felix Pappalardi. I mean, geez. And Ricky Paquette is the guy playing that black Gibson. And he just recently joined the band. And what I really started to become aware of while they're playing, Ewan Curry is the lead singer and lead guitar player, or well, a guitar player also, and the main songwriter. That's Ryan Gullen, I think, that's on bass, the guy that looks like Felix Pappalardi. Uh, and there's Sam Corbett on drums. And then Seamus Curry, Ewan and Seamus are brothers. He was on keyboards, plays guitars, and played trombone as well. But what I was really noticing was the repartee between Ewan Curry and Ricky Paquette. I mean, they had such an in-sync vibe going on that seriously, I feel like I've never seen Allman Brothers live. I've never seen them, but I believe that this is the closest I would ever get to listening to Dickie Betts and Duane Allman playing together. Just absolutely stunning. So I do want to, or excuse me, Greg Allman. Did I say Greg Allman or did I say Duane Allman? But yeah, the two of them, I just remember that repartee, that playing together in such a great, just a great connection between the two, and I really felt that with Ricky Paquette and Ewan Curry. So there is that Southern rock, but it's really, to me, it's strictly Allman Brothers. And the fact is that, they were pulling quotes. And there was one really over the top quote that they did during a guitar solo that was, straight note for note from Allman Brothers. And I was trying to remember what it was. It's like a very famous guitar lick. But anyway. Yeah, really, really good show. And again, just really driving Midwestern 70s rock and roll. It was like a nostalgic trip. I felt like I was being transported in time back to the 70s when I was in high school and listening to this music. It was just totally amazing. And you can bet that I am going to be getting some Sheepdogs on vinyl for sure, and start exploring their catalog. I mean, they've been around since, when did they start? 2004, maybe? Yeah, 2004. So, just really good stuff. They play on the road a lot. I definitely, they put on a great show. They're a great live band, and there was one part during the show where the two of them, the guitar players, Ricky and Ewan, were like really in sync, and they're trading off between each other. Went longer than what the band had rehearsed, because I could tell, because Seamus and Ryan, I think, is the bass player, and even the drummer to an extent, were kind of like, okay, really watching them for a cue, when they were going to wind things up. Oh man, they follow the basic rock and roll. They did at least one, possibly two tunes that followed a 12-bar blues format. Just really, really good. Geez, I'm going off about these guys. I'm going to be picking up some of their records because I can't believe that I've not listened to them. Good show in a very small, intimate venue. Hey, remember that I am on Instagram as NewsDude76, and so you can check out what I post there as well. And I do have a YouTube channel. Excuse me, not a YouTube channel. You're watching the YouTube channel. I have a Facebook page also called Calvin Wazoo that you may be able to find where I post stuff other than just my videos. But anyway, always remember to pray for the people inside your head, for they won't be there when you're dead.